This is another really low-cost way of getting more business, and it's vehicle signs and business card holders. They're two separate things. Vehicle signs, and you see them on learner cars all the time. You've got the old thing at the top, and it's got a phonus or whatever on, or the driving instructor's name. But that doesn't mean you can't do that for your car, even if you use it for a mixture of business and pleasure, because the easiest way of doing this is a magnetic vehicle sign. I don't know what this company's like, but it's one of the ones I found early on. And design and buy, upload any file by the looks of that, and starting price 550mm by 250mm, so that's a reasonable size, £16 each plus VAT. You can go up to a lot larger than that, £7 more for shipping, so you're looking less than 25 quid. You've got a sign for one side of the vehicle. Obviously double that if you do both sides, or the back as well. Depends what you're doing with it. If you're going to do what I'm going to suggest in a minute, you probably only need one or two. The other thing that I know people have got good results from, but you almost never see, are vehicle business card holders like that. I know a plumber who used that every time they parked the vehicle. There were less cards in it than when they started, and they got business from it. Again, very, very cheap, and again, not a firm I've used, but this is just one I found immediately online. 2 card holders, £14. 5, well, you'd want 5, don't know. Well, I suppose you've got a fleet or something like that. Less than £30, just under. And you got a clear lid or a coloured lid, so you can choose that kind of thing. And again, you're not looking very big, or if you want to put in leaflets or brochures. Really not used in this country, but really effective because no one's using them, and they're not using them because they don't work. They're using them because they don't know. So very easy to do, and well, if you've got your vehicle anywhere and it's parked, even if it's on an estate, you know, if you're on a trading estate, not everyone looks at the signage on the windows or above the doors or anything like that. So you could do that as well. You could just put it on your vehicle. Depending on how you park, it might be on the back, or it might be on one of the sides. Depends where people are likely to look. And there's a business in Australia, and I'm sure elsewhere, that's done fantastic amount of business by just sign writing a vehicle, and they got, like we got here in Cheltenham, 2 or 3 hours on street parking. They'll feed the meter, and 2 or 3 hours later go back, change the location to a different road, and so on. So they got on effectively advertising, and here in Cheltenham about £1 an hour, something like that. So maybe a tenner to advertise your business around town. So if you're a retail business or one that's on a trading estate and people are passing it, another fantastic way of doing it. And as I said, with the magnetic vehicle signs and with the business card holders, they're temporary things, so you can peel them off when you use the car yourself, but leave them on when you're using it, car or van. Leave them on while you're using it during the day. Really simple idea, really cheap, and you're looking at the whole shooting match well under 100 quid, and that would last you. It's going to last you a year or two, isn't it? They're not going to disappear or die immediately. So really cheap way of doing it, and stands out because almost no one else does. So don't rule it out just because it's low tech. Don't rule it out just because no one else is doing it. The reason no one else is doing it is they haven't thought about it. There's a reason that network marketing, multi-level marketing companies use vehicle signage, and it's because it works. It's a little bit brash for the UK, doesn't matter. If it gets you sales, you shouldn't really worry whether it's brash or not.